what I mean? Like, I can't do these types of looks. It looks crap. God. Oh God. This is just not it, is it? Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. Of course, welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then my name is Alex and I post 3 beauty related videos every single week. So especially at the minute where everyone is bored at home, make sure you subscribe and put the notification bell on so you're notified every single time that I upload. I'm very consistent with my upload, so come and join my little family here on the internet. So for today's video, I am testing out the new Revolution Pro range. I don't know if you follow them on Instagram or Revolution or anything like that, but they have brought out a whole brand new jewel light collection. I do have 3 of the products to test today. I have the new pressed powder, the new bronzer, and one of the eyeshadow palettes. I didn't pick up the foundation, or was there another product? I can't remember, but I definitely didn't pick up that because I don't really use CC creams or foundations or anything like that, so I decided not to. This collection is very expensive, so if you'd like to see if all of this is worth the money and see how it applies and what my opinions are, then make sure you keep on watching. Right. So, first product I got was the CC Perfecting Pressed Powder. It says it contains hyaluronic acid and antioxidants, has no flashback apparently, and this is in the shade Ivory. So, oh, these are cruelty free and vegan as well, if some of you guys only support brands that are. And this is what the actual packaging looks like. It doesn't actually say anything on the lid here. I suppose they don't always do they? I don't know, but it doesn't have the branding or anything on the front, and then on the back it tells you the brand name, what it is, ingredient, etc, etc. One thing I did notice about this is that it only has 5 grams of product in it, and this is £9. And for reference, like other products that I've got, I just checked earlier, my Revolution matte base powder, which is the rectangular one, has 12 grams of powder in it and it's £3. So just to put that in a bit of perspective for you, the Revolution Pro range is a little bit more expensive than the normal Revolution range. But anyway, I just thought I'd add that in. Oh, the branding is on the side here, if you can see that. So this is what the powder looks like. How bougie does that actually look? Can you see the waves in that? I really hope you can. It looks stunning. And there is a mirror in here, so if you used to take this travelling, you'd be able to use the mirror. One thing I noticed is that it does feel cheap. Like, it looks expensive, but it feels cheap. So that's up to you whether you think that that's worth £9. I'm not really sure. I've just bought this so I can test this for you guys. And the powder itself does feel really soft and creamy. Obviously I'm going to see how it sets my makeup in place, but yeah, I think we should just go ahead and apply it and stop rambling. So I need my powder brush. Right, so my foundation and concealer have been sat there for a while now. There's not actually that much fallout. Okay, so this is the powder on. It is definitely pigmented. Like, when I first applied it, I had like a patch of white powder. I was like, right, okay, did not expect it to be that white. So it's not a like super finely milled product. I think this product does offer an extra layer of coverage, so if you're looking for a pressed powder that gives you more coverage, is pigmented, then definitely check this out. With the hyaluronic acid in it, I do think that it didn't make my face look any more dry than it was looking. So if you do have dry... I wish I had that on camera, but I literally just need to drop this. If you have got dry skin and you're looking for a pressed powder that doesn't make you look dry, then I definitely check this out as well. Sometimes you do have to pay additional money to get good products. I do think this is good, so I think it's very good so far. My face doesn't feel super dry or cakey or heavy or anything like that. So I'm loving this powder so far. Hopefully it makes my foundation last a long time, because I have got an illuminating foundation on at the moment. So guys, next product is something I am so excited about, just because I feel like drugstore foundations, I feel like drugstore bronzers are not the best. My favourite bronzers come from the high-end market rather than drugstore. So when I saw that Revolution Pro coming out bronzers, I was like, okay, definitely need to pick this up. So this is the packaging. It's a dark coppery sort of shade. It says sculpting bronzer with moisturising cocoa extract. I have mine in the shade Bahia. No, I'm not even going to bother. It's the lightest shade, basically. I did have to look up and see what was the lightest shade, but it is this one. So if you have a similar skin tone to me, then this is the one you'll be getting. Again, this is cruelty-free and vegan. This has 8 grams of product in it, so slightly more than the pressed powder. And this is £9 as well, if I didn't mention that. So this packaging has exactly the same design, but except this is like a khaki bronzy colour and the packaging is like a coppery. So that's the difference between the two, you can definitely tell. And this is what the bronzer looks like. Again, exactly the same, comes with a little mirror, and this is what the bronzer looks like. So at first I thought, okay, this is going to be a really nice shade for pale skin, and then I kind of swatched it, and I don't know about you, but it just looks really orangey, which is the problem with drugstore bronzers. I just find that they're so orangey. So I'm just going to take my bronzer brush, which by the way is the Morphe E4. I don't know if this is actually meant to be a bronzer brush, but I'm using it anyway. And I'm just going to put this on. Right, so this is all the bronzer applied, and I kind of take back what I said. Like, it is actually really nice for my skin tone, even though it is a little warm. It doesn't apply straight on, do you know what I mean? You don't, because I'm not explaining it properly. Basically, it's not super pigmented, it's a little bit sheer, so it allows you to build up the colour really nicely, and I do think it is a super nice bronzer. I'm going to continue to use this to see if I do really like it, and if I do end up loving it so much, you will know about it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that so far. Now the next product we are yet to try is an eyeshadow palette. Obviously I need to do the rest of my makeup, so I'm gonna hop off camera really quickly and I'll be right back so we can test out one of the eyeshadow palettes. Now we've tested the face products, we can now move on to the eyeshadow palette, and I thought I'd actually step out a little bit of my comfort zone, because my comfort zone is not this. And this is the Ultimate Eye Look palette in the shade Wild Onyx. It says on the back, a combination of complementing shadows in a jewel encrusted palette. So when I saw these palettes on the Revolution Pro social medias, I was like, oh my god, they look unreal. Like, this is a complete new style of products for any of the Revolution brands, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's got like faux fur like on it with like jewels and stuff. It's like super bougie in a way, and yeah, as I said, I got mine in the shade Wild Onyx. They do have around 6 of these, I think, and they are £10 for 4 eyeshadows. So yeah, there's 4 little eyeshadows in there, and it is £10. £1 more expensive than the face products, which I just couldn't believe. That's why I didn't pick anything else up like the foundation, because I just didn't need it. I have so many already. But anyway, this is what the Wild Onyx palette looks like, and it's basically the smoky one, the one with the black, and there's like a dark greeny in there, a silver, and like a dark gunmetal silver. I will say these feel very, very creamy. Let me just swatch all of them for you. The black's got like glitter particles in it. yeah, it's just so out of my comfort zone. I'm used to bright colours and my warm tones. Definitely not used to these. You guys are asking me to do smoky looks, so I hope I can kind of achieve that today for you. But let's get started. So I'm going to start off with this shade here, which I think is like a greeny grey colour, and wow. We're just going to tap off that on my brush because that is super pigmented. And then I'm just going to, I guess, put this in my crease. See, this is the problem, like this is why I hate these kind of colours. I just feel like it looks crap. Like, I wish I could pull off like a super beautiful smoky eye, but I just feel like that looks like crap. Okay, so now I'm going to take the black, which does have glitter in it. I'm hoping if I tap it off, the glitter will come off, which I do see flying around. See if you can see that. And I'm going to apply that to my inner and outer corner. So I'm just going to take this loose powder on a Morphe 410 brush. And I'm going to clean up the sides of this. I think that kind of looks a little bit better. We can now move on. So I'm going to take this gunmetal-y shade. I'm going to put that in the middle of my lid. And I think I'm going to apply this with my finger because I think that's going to be the best way. It's a beautiful shade, by the way. Can you see this fallout situation? Frick's sake. I need to brighten this up because I feel like I look ridiculous right now. So I'm going to take, on a brush this time, I'm going to take this silver shade here, and I'm just going to brighten up the very centre of where I put that. Okay. They do apply it so much better with your finger despite all the fallout going down your face. So we just need to do the lower lash line. I mean, there's not much option, but I think I'm just going to take that shade we first used. It definitely does look a little bit khaki, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Right, okay, this is the eye look. Definitely something you don't see me normally do. Usually I'm all about the bright colours, the warm tones, you know, not black, smoky, silvery gunmetal. It's just a little bit different, but I'm gonna go hop off camera. I'm gonna go put on some big lashes. I'm gonna go put a bright lip on as well. I need to bring this look a little bit to life, and I'll be right back to discuss my final thoughts on whether I think that this new collection is worth the money. So guys, I'm back. I've decided to put on a bright lip because I needed to brighten this look up somewhere. So I've got the Jeffree Star lipstick in the shade Diva on. I told you I was putting some dramatic lashes on. Obviously Unicorn Cosmetics Lemon Meringue. If you've not tried these yet, definitely check these out. And mascara, I used that mini Eyeshadow mascara I got in the glossy box this month. Also forgot to put an inner corner highlight on, so I put the really bright icy shade there, again just to brighten up the look a little bit. So let's talk about the face products. I pretty much rounded my thoughts on these in when I actually tested them. This pressed powder, really nice, offers an extra layer of coverage. It's really pigmented. If you've got dry skin or you're looking for a new pressed powder that offers more coverage, definitely check this out. Yes, it is expensive, it's £9, but I feel like this offers a little bit more than what the normal Revolution powders does, like more than the matte base does. The bronzer, I'm a big fan of this so far. Definitely doesn't apply too orangey or anything like that, so I'm going to keep testing this. I do really genuinely like this at the minute. Moving on to the eyeshadow palette. Now, I know this eyeshadow palette is not for everyone. A lot of people probably go for the bright colours. There is a couple of like warm tone palettes, so I assume that they'd be the most popular ones. I decided to go out of my comfort zone today. These are really good quality, and that goes for every single pan in this palette. The shimmers are unreal. They feel so creamy and they apply so beautifully. They apply so much better when you use your finger. If you're going to use these palettes, 100% do your makeup before, do your eye makeup before you do your face. I've got so much fallout. It's fallout central on my under eyes right now. Do I think this is worth £10? I think you kind of have to consider the fact that this is Revolution Pro and not Revolution. Revolution Pro is the more expensive brand out of all of the Revolution companies. I don't think I'm going to buy another one of these just because of how expensive they are for what they are. I understand that this is a really good formula and really pigmented and really beautiful metallic-y foil shimmers. I completely get that, but would I pay £10 for another one of these? Absolutely not. I just personally don't want to spend that much money on a palette that only has 4 shades in it and I can only do kind of one look with it. So I mean, it's totally up to you, personal preference obviously, but in my opinion, I don't think I would buy another one of these. It is beautiful, it's pigmented. I'm glad I've got this sort of palette in my collection now. So guys, that kind of rounds up my thoughts for this video. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by giving it a massive thumbs up. Let me know down below if you picked up anything from this collection, if you picked up the CC foundation. Is it CC cream foundation? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. Let's have a conversation. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye.